welcome back to the Ancient Ruins. On today's episode of Zero A.P, the series where I waffle on about games I really like, we're having a look at CACAO, a game that has a special place in my collection and a special place in my heart because it's probably the game I played the most during lockdown. I played this game to death on Board Game Arena, and finally when I got my grubby little mitts on a physical copy, I vowed then I would never let it leave my collection. I never have, I never will stay away from it, it's mine. The game is a tile-laying game. This is set up as if I had a friend, not only in real life, but sat across me where you are. You can be my friend, you. What would happen is, unlike CACAO, which it does, I will admit, give off CACAO vibes, it has tiles, it's got meeples, but the meeples are just used for keeping track of your multiplier here. Other than that, it's got tile-based meeples. Okay. What I mean is, this is how you always set up the beginning of the game with one cacao field and one 2-cost market. And what you would do, keeping the tiles to yourself, but for the instance of this video, I'll be showing you the tiles that I've got a choice from. So you would draw a hand of 3. Ooh, lovely. And you'll notice that on the tiles themselves, there are a selection of potential meeple. So that one had one on each side. This one's got one on the left and right, but 2 at the bottom. I say that in a sense because you can rotate it. It doesn't really matter. So what you would then do is choose which way you would want to play your meeps. So I could put a 2 here, which would allow me to get 2 of these lovely wooden cacao beans, and I'd put them on my little cacao huts to go, I've got cacao beans, you can hold 5 cacao beans, but then I could sell one of my cacao beans and get 2 of the monies. And this is basically the flow of the game. And then red, who's you? You're going to select your tile. You selected this one. Well done, you. Has 1 and a 3, so this is super powerful. Now, if you were playing this game properly and were accounting for you having a semblance of intelligence, you would probably put your tile here, so you would get 3 cacao beans and be able to sell 1. But because I need you to play along at home so we can progress this game so you can understand it, we're going to place this chap just up here so you still get your 3 cacao beans. There you go, there for you. But it means we can move on to the next step of what would happen. Keep in mind, you always draw up to 3. We're not really playing, you're not really here, but it's okay. Now that we have 2 meeple tiles here, what would happen next is we would draw a jungle tile, and we would place the jungle tile in between. Okay, expanding the map that way. You can never have a jungle tile orthogonally adjacent to another jungle tile. They have to be diagonal. And you can never have a meeple tile orthogonally adjacent to a meeple tile. They have to be diagonal. This one is water. It's not very exciting, but we're not doing a rules teach, so it doesn't matter. But just because I love this game, what that would do, it would move your little meeple up the river on his boat so you wouldn't lose as many points. That is basically the game. There are various different types. You've got your medallions, you've got your more waters, should have set these up, you've got your bigger markets, you've got your temples that give you money, and then you've got your quarries, also give you money, temples, and multiple marketplaces. This is the one I was trying to find to show an example of. So we're going to say that this has been put there in a legal sense. Let's just put some tiles down just to make it nice and legal. There we go. It's legal. We can put it here. That's fine. Now, instantly, what would happen once we put this tile here? I don't think this is a real way the game would work because of these spaces, but it's fine. This would probably go there. But I want it to go here to make my life easier. Because of the 2 red, you lucky sausages, would get 4 cacao beans. Look at that. You can take them home. Just for you. Now, if you're keeping track at home, you've got too many cacao beans. You can't hold them all. You're only allowed 5. Why have you got 7? Are you cheating? Never trust the bank. The idea is, obviously, the person with the most money, the person with the most river, the person with the most medallions wins the game. It is short. It is maybe 30 minutes, if that, at 2-player. It says 45, it's not. It's about 30 minutes. It's beautiful. It is a little bit thinky. It's not very thinky because you get 3 choices. You've got 3 choices, put them down and move on to the next person. I don't even think it gets quicker at 3 or 4 players. I think it is, once you know how to play the game in its full, it is just this nice speedy game. If we had to review it, and we do, that's kind of what we need to do on this channel. We need to give it a review. I would give it the little tiny caveat. I always give little caveats. That must be annoying. If you like tile laying games and you like the art style, just buy it. You can get this for about $20 on sale. There's big sales all the time. $20 for a lovely little peaceful tile laying game is definitely worth it. So we'll give this the Cult of the Meeple ranking of go and buy it. I guarantee if you buy this as a filler game, this is definitely a filler game. This isn't a sit down and have a big thinky night, but definitely a filler game. And you take it to your board game night and you set it up and go, look, it's Meeples, but you get multi-Meeples, you get your own colours. That's nice. And just the component quality is amazing. So we definitely just recommend this is just go and buy it as a filler game. You'll really enjoy it. Especially on the, I'll just quickly interject before I go down that route. If you have enjoyed the video, please do like, subscribe, comment, and all the good stuff. I'm about to go off on a weird tangent, so if you just wanted to know whether we love the game, we do. It's amazing. Go buy it. I'm going to do a little tangent now, so if you don't really want a tangent, thanks for joining us. Go away. Tangentially, we occasionally talk about beer math and about how much time is worth the money that you're spending. This is £20. So I would say as long as you've got 2 hours worth of entertainment from this game, you've got yourself a bargain. Do keep that in mind when you are going shopping, because it is a good way to understand that if you are happy to spend £5 on a pint, then £20 on a game that you will play for more than 2 hours, absolutely bargainous. It is a weird tangent to throw in at the end of this video, but it might come up in future. Thank you very much for joining us on this waffle along on Zero A.P about CACAO, one of the greatest games I own. Bye for now.